Hi, my name is Odelia and I'm from the class of 2020. First of all, I think of like cooking. So, my mom, she cooks really like simple dishes, but she cooks it like really well. Like just like scrambled eggs. Like I don't know how she does it, but it's like no other scrambled eggs I've ever eaten before. And it's just a feeling of like not even like sitting at the dining room table, but like sitting on the floor. It's something so homey that when other people come to your house, you don't ask them to sit on the floor. But that's my idea of home, just like sitting and eating on the floor. So I've always liked singing since I was young. It started off with like imitating people at first. Like I thought it was very intriguing how like Britney Spears sings. So I would just copy her. Then after a while I was like, oh, this is quite fun. I think one of the reasons why I really like music and like singing and just like having fun is because my dad is also like that. Like he likes to sing in the car and he likes to like be silly and like imitate like the Bee Gees and stuff like that. So I feel like I didn't consciously adopt it, but growing up I'm like, oh yeah, he does that a lot, which is probably why I do it a lot. I have a playlist called Name Tags where like it's like a whole mix of genres. Like it doesn't make any like organizational sense, but there are songs that remind me very vividly of like specific people. Like I can never hear that song without thinking of that person anymore. And it can be something very meaningful, like, oh, this person introduced the song to me. But it also could be like, oh, I was listening to the song in the library and then this person walked by. And somehow every time I listen to that song, I remember that person walking by and what they looked like when they walked by. Or like you're doing these transact lines, right? Which means that essentially you're wearing a life vest, but you have to hold like a measuring tape underwater. So your back is like always to the sun, and the sun is like beating down on your back. And I was wearing a one piece, so I got like the most horrendous tan line ever. And like my entire body was like red because we were out there for like hours and hours. And then it was finally time to like go back to shore. And Anna Marie and I were like sitting on the roof of the boat. And we were just so exhausted. We were just like laying down, closing our eyes. And I could literally, when you spend so much time in the sun, you can literally feel like the heat radiating off your skin. Like it felt like that. And I wanted so bad to just like jump off the boat and into the water again because it felt like so hot. It's like burning. And as I was like trying to nap, I was literally like slipping in and out of consciousness. And all of a sudden, like rain clouds came over and started to drizzle. And I just remember feeling like the rain hitting against like my like red hot skin. And it was almost like I could hear like the sound, like, but it was just like the most amazing sensation. I think I would be an ocean sunfish. That's my favorite marine animal. You know what an ocean sunfish is? They're basically like really, really flat. They literally look like this. And then their eyes are here. And they have no like natural predators as far as I know, because like on both sides they have so much fat that they just have like no nutritional value. So sometimes like sea lions will eat them for fun, but otherwise they just float around, and then sometimes they like go on their sides and they rise to the top, and then birds will land on them and like eat the parasites off of them. And then sometimes they can't flip back over, so they just like float to shore and die. So that's kind of sad. But yeah, I just think they're such stupid animals. Like evolution, they just like manage to bypass all the evolutionary like pressures. Like nobody eats them, they don't kill anything, they're just there. They're so passive. Yeah, I love them. That's how I want to live my life. I just want to like mind my own business, have my own fun, sunbathe, swim around here and there, maybe die accidentally and like without warning. I don't know.
Could you sing us something? You don't have to.
Can I not?
You can, yes.
Okay.
This was a request from Sean.
Oh no, rejected. Thank you, Sean.